She said it with a smile. That mocking, entitled little smirk that didn't even look like her anymore. At least Mom's new husband isn't a poor loser like you. The clink of silverware froze midair. Her voice, too loud, too polished, cut through the stillness of my kitchen like a serrated knife. My ex-wife sat at the end of the table, swirling her wine with smug satisfaction, as if she hadn't just finished feeding those very same words to our daughter days before. I didn't respond. I chewed slowly, swallowed hard, then reached for my water as if I hadn't just been gutted in front of the only two people I once called family. That's when the silence began. Not the awkward one filling the room, that would pass. This silence was deeper. It started inside me. There was a time Sarah used to run straight into my arms after ballet class. Tiny feet blistered, cheeks flushed, whispering, "You're my hero, Daddy." And I believed her. Even after the divorce, I stayed close. I paid for everything, her tuition, her car, the summer program in Paris she bragged about to her friends. All of it came from my quiet sacrifices, skipped vacations, long workdays, ignored needs. I never complained. Not once. Not even when Laura left me for a man with an empty smile and a loaded credit card. Not even when she slowly, meticulously poisoned Sarah with stories of my failures. I watched the transformation in real time. One comment at a time. Until I lost her. But I held on to hope. Hope that one day she'd see through it. That hope died at dinner that night. Not with screaming or slammed doors, but with indifference. With silence. The betrayal wasn't loud, it was subtle. It showed up when Sarah stopped hugging me, when she rolled her eyes at my questions, when she casually called her mother's new husband Dad right in front of me. But the knife twisted deepest when I saw her tuition receipt, paid not by me, but by him. And when I discovered they had removed me from the financial portal. Frozen me out. But not my money. That's when I shifted. Laura had always believed I was too polite, too soft-spoken to ever challenge the life she rebuilt on my dime. She forgot I was the one funding that life. She forgot I knew how it was built, and how to dismantle it. So I did. First, I called the bank and froze the education fund. It was in my name. Legally, mine. Laura never read the fine print, she just assumed I'd keep paying quietly. Next, I called the dealership. Sarah's car was leased under my business account. I cancelled the contract and had it towed from her school parking lot at dawn. Then came her university account. I shut down meal plans, dorm expenses, book allowances. All correspondence rerouted to me. Sarah wouldn't be able to register for fall classes until the balance was cleared. And I waited. The panic hit at exactly 6:43 p.m. Laura called first. Her voice trembled, trying to sound angry through the fear. "What did you do?" "Sarah's stranded. Her car is gone. What the hell is wrong with you?" I paused, then answered calmly, the kind of calm that only comes when you've had enough. "I stopped sponsoring disrespect." "You can't just." "I can. I did. And I will again if you keep pushing." Silence. Then, her voice dropped, "You're punishing your daughter." "No. I'm teaching her that actions have consequences, just like yours did." She hung up. And I smiled for the first time in months. 2 days later, Sarah showed up. Not for a visit, she came to beg. She stood on my porch, eyes swollen, nails chewed to nothing, dressed in borrowed clothes. Gone was the polished, high-end version of her I'd come to know. For the first time in years, she looked small. Real. "I need help," she whispered. I said nothing. Then she broke. Tears spilled. "I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It was just a joke. Mom said you wouldn't care." I looked at her. Really looked. Not at the teenager who dismissed me. Not at the young woman who treated my sacrifices like pocket change. I saw the little girl I once tucked in at night, terrified after her first school play, whispering, "Daddy, are you proud of me?" "I never wanted you to love me for money," I said softly. "But I won't let you hate me and still take from me." "I don't hate you," she sobbed. "I was stupid. I wanted to fit in. I didn't mean what I said at dinner." "Yes, you did," I replied. "And that's okay. Now you'll learn what it costs." I didn't hand her keys. I didn't write a check. I gave her something more valuable, responsibility. She got a part-time job. Moved in with a friend. For the first time in her life, she learned the true cost of cruelty and entitlement. Laura kept calling. Furious voicemails, pleading voicemails. I never answered. But I listened. You're ruining her life. No. I was saving her from hers. Months passed. Sarah's messages grew shorter, but softer. She stopped asking for money, started sending updates instead. A photo with her co-workers. A used textbook she bought herself. A simple, "Thank you for being tough on me when I needed it." She was learning. And Laura? She stopped calling when her husband's business collapsed. Turns out it was built on loans and lies. Her Instagram went silent. No more yachts. No more staged power couple posts. I never lifted a finger. I simply stepped away and let gravity do the rest. People think revenge is loud, explosive. But the most satisfying kind is quiet, precise. It doesn't destroy, it reveals. And when the dust settles, the ones who betrayed you finally see what you were all along. Not weak. Just patient. And now, you're done waiting.